Hello, I'm RJ. This is my beautiful wife, Gail. We're the owners of Ion Alkaline Water. You've heard the phrase, no disease including cancer can live in an alkaline environment, and I have the perfect example. My beautiful wife unfortunately had 3 bouts with cancer. Her last bout was with pancreatic cancer, and you can hear her whole story and our story. Our company was founded on our own health issues that we had in our life, and we have beaten cancer now. Is it
3 times?
about 7 years almost?
Oh, 7 years.
With pancreatic cancer, and they can't find cancer, no chemo, no radiation. She has a beautiful website called
Fight Back. It's FBACN.net. Fight Back Against Cancer Naturally.
and what's that phrase line you're using?
In need of.
In need of. I like that phrase. But what we'd like to do is show you the functionality of the IAW-1000. It's our top unit. You can see the picture of it there on the screen, and it's going to be on a special offer to you today called the IAW-2020. I think that's what we decided to call it. And we want to show you the multi-functional capabilities of this unit. We're going to make a thing called the Budwig Protocol. You have that on the website already, don't you?
I do. It's on the website, and I make this every morning for us. It's part of Joanna Budwig's cancer protocol, and it's really great at getting into and helping to kill cancer cells. It's been around for the last 30, 40 years. So we start out with flaxseed oil, and I use the lignin kind, and I make enough for both of us. So I just use 3 tablespoons of the flaxseed oil. And then I use about 6 tablespoons of either the cottage cheese or quark is what's recommended. And you can get her the protocol and the recipe and everything on our website, either Ion Alkaline Water or the Fight Back Against Cancer Naturally website, .net. So we put that in there. I do add a little bit of stevia, just it's our own personal taste, just a few drops in there. And you use a hand immersion blender to blend it, is the way that it's recommended. I'm going to start out, excuse me, on slow so that it doesn't spray all over the place. But you mix it up for a couple of minutes, and while I'm doing this, Rick's going to talk to you about cleaning some of the fruit that goes in it.
Yeah, we clean everything. I'd like to give a shot of this for me there, will you? How that stuff mixes up. The reason that we mix it like that is because you immerse or you infuse the flaxseed oil into the cottage cheese.
Right, the flaxseed oil is the carrier. The cottage cheese is the carrier for the flaxseed oil. It gets into your cells, and it's a really great cancer protocol. So once it's mixed up like that,
kind of looks like mayonnaise, as you can see.
As you can see.
Yeah.
Could mix it a little bit more, but for time. So once you do that, then we do go through the washing stage of all the fruit that we put in there.
Fruit when we bring it in, and the biggest thing that I found out about my wife's cancer, she had uterine cancer, cancer on the leg, and I kept wondering, well, what's breaking this woman's immune system? Because that's the only thing that can break your immune system would be bacteria. So I realized she had a live gene by the time we got to pancreatic cancer, and after 6 months or maybe a year thinking about where the bacteria is coming from, it's coming from right here. When you go to the grocery store to buy that, I did that, put it back. I didn't want that one like everybody else does. Everybody, sick people shop, so everything you pick up in the grocery store is full of nothing but bacteria. Like these strawberries, when I bring strawberries home, there's a setting on the IAW-1000 called SP for strong acidic. I bring them home and I start misting them like that. Set them on the counter, stand them up, straight up like that. And every time I come in the kitchen, they don't grow hair. They last longer. And strawberries, if you don't know it, they're one of the dirtiest plants you can get. Even though I mist them before we eat them, I wash them in the strong acidic. We also wash all of our everything. Gets washed, our broccoli gets washed in it. Our lettuce gets washed in it. We're going to show you something about lettuce, cauliflower. When you cook with Ion Alkaline Water, you do soup, rice, pasta, tea. Coffee tastes like silk. You've never had a cup of coffee until you make it with, I think it's 10.8, isn't it?
Yes.
So we do that, and then we're gonna wash some blackberries. Now blackberries are kind of hard to wash. Let me turn this on. Well, hold on a minute. I want to show you something. I just kind of got off base. I want to take my tap water here. I'm going to send you one of these when you get a unit. And we're going to send you this so you can see what type of water is actually coming into your home. So all you need to do is what I'm doing here. Let it run a little bit. Let's just get a little bit of water in there so we don't have to do a really big demonstration. This is a reagent. Like when you check a swimming pool, we're going to put a little reagent in there and see what kind of chlorine is coming into my house today. I was shocked when I looked at it this morning. It's really horrible. So you can imagine in your home making coffee, making soup, making rice, making pasta. That's what you're infusing into your body, anything you're eating like that. Now I'm going to take our unit and get me a taste of purified water. All of our units come triple filtered. There's a micron filter that we put, and you can see this beautiful swiveling stainless steel unit. You can see it on our website in action. We're going to show you how it works and how it functions. So I got some purified water, and here's my reagent. We're going to check and see what happened, what it did to all of that nasty chlorine. So we put it in there and we swirl it around, and you see we got nothing. There's nothing coming. We strip all that chlorine. There's chlorine, chloramine, and lye. The water company actually puts about, I think, 8 or 10 different chemicals in your water. So your body, think of your body like a plant, like you're a tree. If you put that much chlorine in your body every day, you can imagine what it does to you over 50 years. I believe that's one of the health problems that we have with organs and everything is because of that. So we're going to take these blackberries, and we're going to wash them, not in the alkaline water. We're going to wash them in what's called SP, which is a strong acid setting. And you can see the blackberries here. We let them just get saturated, saturated, saturated. And I like to let them sit sometimes. We're going to do this for production reason, but we let them sit for quite some time. And then we do that. And then I'm going to take a few strawberries here for Gail to cut them. And if you'll notice, not only did I spray them, and they've been sprayed probably 2 or 3 times. It's okay. And they've been sprayed 2 or 3 times, and I still wash them in the strong SP with my hand to make sure that kills all of the bacteria that's in our product. We use this, and when you order, you'll get a Steron bottle like this. We use this, and we spray everything. I don't care what it is. One of the worst things that you can put in your body or touch is an avocado. Look it up on the internet. They will tell you they are, I don't know why, but they're absolutely nasty. They tell you to wash the avocado and wash your hands. So Gail's going to cut that up for our blood protocol.
Yeah, we like to put in strawberries, usually raspberries, blueberries, whatever is in season at the time. Which these days you can pretty much get anything in the season. Mango is a big deal. We like to have a mango pretty much all year long and use it in here. So you just kind of score it. I'll show you real quick how I do this, and it comes out pretty simple.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to start something here. Like I said, you use alkaline water for everything, soup, rice, pasta, tea, coffee, but I want to show you when you cook. You saw how nasty that would have been. Most of us eat beans at one point or another, or you make pasta or soup or something like that. Don't make it with that nasty water, but I want to show you what happens when you wash all of your fruits and your vegetables. I just want to show you a sample of what happens with these beans. I was shocked when I saw how effective the strong acid Steron that comes out of the system, of how effective it was on beans. So we like to mix two pieces of beans. These are fresh beans, just straight out of the store. And we're going to let that fill up a little bit. And when that fills up, you're going to be shocked at what this Steron water does coming out of our IAW-1000, what it does to those beautiful, beautiful little beans there. And what's going to happen. Oh, I forgot to wash the blueberries. So while I was doing that, I'm sorry. And while I was doing that, Blueberries, we put it in every day. I'm just gonna pull this aside and wash them. Blueberries, when we do them, we do them like this in your hand, and I rub them, just like that. I found out that the white stuff on blueberries is supposed to be effective against men's junk. I don't know where I read it, but it's on the internet. So when I rub them together real hard like this, what it does is it tells me which one is bad, which one isn't bad, and all the white stuff is gone. So I'll make a little batch here for Gail. I got in them beans too fast, didn't I? And put them in there. Now I'm going to go back to my beans. Take a look at my beans here. And I filled it up with the stir-on water. And so I'm going to wash these beans in the stir-on water. And if you look real close, look at the color that's starting to come off. You see, beans, everything has bacteria. That's what was breaking her immune system. She has been cancer-free with pancreatic cancer. This is really nasty. Take a look at how nasty that water is from those beans. And it does it to everything that you cook, everything that you do. If you're making pasta, you cook it, you clean it, all of that. That's just absolutely pathetic, isn't it? Let me set that over there. Give me this. I want to start something for some lettuce, but let's take a bite of that stuff. I'm kind of hungry right now.
There you go.
But when you make the Budwig protocol, go straight into your cells.
It's delicious.
It is. Joanna Budwig, she's an old German woman, and they sent her all of the terminally ill cancer people from all over Germany.
That's right. She's a doctor that helped terminally ill cancer patients that were told to go home and die. This is part of her protocol. Her protocol's online. It's a great natural protocol to help people to fight against cancer. So we eat this every day for the last 6 years, 7 years.
Yep. Now I want to show you something special here. You go buy lettuce, triple wash lettuce. This is why we wash everything. Once you find out that the tree you live in, you don't want to put bacteria or that nasty looking water that I showed you. This is lettuce that's been washed. And most of us take this type of lettuce and we just throw it in the bowl and we eat it.
That says thoroughly washed.
It says thoroughly washed.
But it's
some
not.
of them say triple wash. I've never lost a fight with lettuce. When you think about the people that sit in the field and they pick it and then they say thoroughly washed, I ask this question, thoroughly washed with what? What kind of water did they wash it with? You know, what kind of water does Starbucks use when they make you coffee? Our coffee tastes fabulous. Let me get a little more of that, whoops, pressed the wrong button, I'm sorry. I turned it off instead of leaving it on, just running a clean cycle. Put it back over there on strong acid and finish filling it up. Give me another bite of that, would you? I like that. It's pretty good. Thank
Stuff.
you. And
You can make.
So I'm putting SP, or the acidic setting, that's on the IAW-1000. And as you can see, the water's almost full. I'm not going to beat it to death or anything like that. I just want enough water in there to get it wet. Maybe toss it just a little bit. I want you to see the chemicals. I believe what we're looking at is a bunch of chemicals coming off of this when we clean it. So we do this and we clean it. And this is our salad spinner. So as you can see here, I'm going to take the salad out. It's all cleaned up, and you can see it even turned greener. Look how much greener it came to look. But I want you to see the chemicals and the dirty stuff that was in that salad water. It just pulls everything off of the salad. So that's been washed, and some of it is triple washed, but that's some pretty nasty looking stuff. So if you're pulling it out of the bag, don't do it. It's not good for you, not healthy for you, and it will cause, if you're fighting cancer, you definitely don't want your tree absorbing something it's not supposed to absorb.
Right.
We do like I said, we do all the broccoli, we do all the cauliflower, the same way. Avocados, you did that. But we're going to give this special to you. And you see the special on the screen. It says that you can have it for $39.50. $39.50. But we're going to give you a $599 value, a micron filter that we never sell for less than $350. If you live out of the city, we ship it to you free. So you're getting the unit and free shipping, and we have a live FaceTime installation department that can help your installer put it in probably in about 30 minutes, and life will change for you. Please be sure to look at the functionality video of the IAW-1000 where you can see how it works. Anything you want to add to that?
No, just stop by and see our website. You'll be amazed at what you can do with alkaline in your life.
We have hundreds of people that have fabulous testimonies. Recently, another guy with pancreatic cancer.
That's right.
Can't find in his body, no chemo, no radiation. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you.